For today's closing program once again. We are so delighted to have our dedicated campers, our distinguished guests, our teachers, and our camp staff. So today is going to be a summary of what the activities we had on camp. So sit back and relax as we venture into present songs done by a camp, singing group, and so many other fun activities. We will be granted the honor of speaking with very important people today that we will mention further as we dive into this ceremony. So sit back and relax as we start. Now, moving on, I would like to start by welcoming Dr. Bernice Don as she gives the welcome remark.
Thank you, and good morning, everybody. The U.S. Ambassador, the Mission Director, the University President, WHO Representative, the Ministry of Gender, Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, all other platform guests, campus, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. It is a pleasure being here this morning. I would just like to take this time to welcome all of you to this very beautiful occasion. Mr. Ambassador Mark Turner, I understand this is your second time here in Liberia. You served in the Peace Corps here before, so thank you very much for coming and thank you for your services. We are all here to celebrate the completion of the fourth Camp xSEL. We first piloted Camp xSEL in 2021 using pre-medical students and preclinical students. And since then, we started recruiting high school students from 11th grade and 12th grade. So this is the third class of 11th and 12th graders here today. As we celebrate today, there's also celebration ongoing in Maryland County. This year happened to be the first time we are also implementing the camp in two different areas. And so we partner with a University of Topman University in Maryland County. So those in the Southeast are also celebrating the completion today as well. The Camp xSEL is to bring young students from high school to a camp to motivate them, especially those who want to continue on their career path and higher education in the health sciences. So Camp xSEL is structured in a way that the objective, we mainly do team-based learning, critical thinking, using data for decision making, and soft skills like team, working in teams, communication skills, and the like. The co-instructors are also instructors from the high schools. We work together with the education ministry to recruit them, and we expect that they go through faculty development trainings so that they will be better teachers in the sciences and the students will be better learners. We are hoping that the skills they acquire will provide a multiplying effect when they go back to their institutions to teach. And they will also support the education ministry in terms of syllabus development to teach the sciences. So they are available to support the education ministry as well. So this morning, we'd just like to say welcome to all of you, and we are standing by to listen to the beautiful things that you did on the camp. Thank you.
Put your hands together for Dr. Dan. So next on our program sheet, we have overview presentation of Camp xSEL class of 2024. And that will be done xSEL management team, Ms. Comfort Edness. Put your hands together for.
Good morning to all of you. And I'm standing on the official protocol already established. And it's my privilege to share with you as we celebrate another year of successful Camp xSEL. And, uh, and on behalf of a three-person strong management team, I'd like to share with you the joy of maintaining some of the distinctives that makes Camp xSEL a truly unique experience in building a pipeline to a healthy and well-trained um, health workforce in Liberia. Some of those distinctives include the fact that we recruit 11th and 12th graders from high schools all across Liberia in the 15 counties. And we did our utmost best to maintain a gender balance among the campus. Also, we have established and have continued to work with a co-teaching model where we have the instructors from the University of Liberia serving as lead instructors, and then we have science instructors recommended from schools by the Ministry of Education serving as co-instructors. These instructors go through an application process and also uh, an interview process that brings them to make the camp as successful as it has been. This year, we have ended the camp with a total of 73 campers, having 39 in the 11th grade and 34 in the 12th grade, and a total of 10 lead instructors, 8 co-instructors, 3 lab instructors, a core of 10 camp counselors and head counselors for boys and girls, and 2 nurses. So it's been a beautiful community to have all those services. And this morning, I am delighted and pleased and privileged to present to you both the campers that have come as second time campers in the 12th grade and also those that have come for the first time in the 11th grade. And also all the support instructors, co-instructors, counselors, nurses that have kept this camp going. And I will just sit back with you as you enjoy them showcasing in different ways just some of the things that they learn in the camp and some of the things that we hope will go with them as they go back and continue to think about their career paths, especially in the field of health. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you 73 of our campus along with their instructors, nurses, and everybody. Please stand up. Thank you. You may have your seat. And thank you, audience, for this time.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Comfort Ender, for such a beautiful overview of Camp xSEL 2024. Can we please give her another round of applause? So next on the agenda, we're going to be having a spoken word performance done by a special student. He is very intelligent. He's from Bone County, and he's a great and excellent writer. So, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, please give a round of applause for no one else but student Darlene Stunkai.
Thank you very much. My poem is titled In Rain and Showers Light, Can Mercy Shines Bright. Life has given me an opportunity. It brought me to a place of network and learning, guiding young minds with knowledge and might. Lessons reach from Monday to Friday with grace and flight. Math, English, science fill my space indeed. Biology, chemistry, physics too. In lab and classes, learning comes true. 3 meals a day kept my spirit high. 3 meals a day kept my spirit high. Workshops and trips makes time fly. My entire break from school was surely glistening bright. Thank you.
xSEL is a science camp that brings together young people from all 15 counties, young people who have interest in pursuing career in the sciences. This year, we have over 100 young people in both camps. For 3 years, we have had Camp Una in Montserrado. So this year is the first time of us having a satellite camp, which is in Maryland at TU.
The focus of the camp is that when students come, they will learn in a way that they can really understand more of what they're doing because they have a hands-on experience in a lab activity or experiment about the concepts that they are learning.
When we decided on implementing the satellite camp in Maryland, we wanted to mimic the Montserrado camp. And we have been able to do that through the supportive effort of the co-instructors and the lead instructors. They have been able to work together, planning and doing lesson plans, and implementing classes together.
The environment or learning environment at Camp xSEL is very interactive and engaging. Unlike at my school where we just listen, giving us the opportunity to ask questions, make recommendations, and offer suggestions.
The lab classes is divided into three: the biology, the chemistry, and the physics. For the chemistry, we have done so many experiments, but to name three, like the eruption of CO2 using Mentos and Diet Coke, like periodic trains and baking soda and vinegar. Among these three experiments we have done in chemistry, I really love doing one, which is the baking soda and the vinegar experiment, which we did in our experiment was to test the CO2 gas law, which states that at a constant temperature, the pressure of the gas is directly proportional to its concentration.
Here at Camp xSEL, campers are not just engaged with the classroom lectures. We also have some extracurricular activities, which includes the debate, the spelling game, the quizzing, the sport, board games, and critical thinking. Among these, my favorite is the critical thinking game, which allows me to think outside of the box in solving difficult problems. We had our cultural day, which was very, very interesting, seeing my fellow campers portraying their culture from their favorite counties.
Our careers and alumni day, we had two motivational speakers, and we also welcomed our alumni during the program. It was so amazing seeing our alumni discussing their educational journey at Camp xSEL?
Our job as head counselor is to supervise our student counselor and to also work along with our students to ensure that they're having a fun time here at Camp xSEL. A big part of that job, or what I term as the most important one, is planning our evening activities, or what we like to call our critical thinking games. And doing those games, we make sure to incorporate the students and allow them to do something different.
We say thank you to our teachers, to our counselors, and the management of Camp xSEL. Oh, Camp xSEL, we love you, we cherish you, and forever.
Another brilliant camper. She's very excellent from the Grand Bassa County, my Bassa sister. She's gonna be doing the introduction of the guest speaker. And she's no one else but camper Gifty Moore. Please give a round of applause for Gifty Moore.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, our guest speaker arrived in Monrovia on August 2, 2024. He is a career member of the Senior Foreign Service or class of Minister Councilor. Most recently, he served as the acting assistant secretary for the Bureau of Global Public Affairs. Prior to that, he was Minister Counselor for Public Diplomacy at the U.S. Embassy, Paris, France. Previously, he was the Department of State Senior Advisor for Commission on Security and Cooperation in Europe, Washington, D.C. He also served as the State Department's Deputy Spokesperson and acting spokesperson under 3 successive Secretaries of State and as a Deputy Assistant Secretary in the State Department's Bureau of European and Eurasian Affairs. Among his previous assignments, he served as a spokesperson for the U.S. Mission to NATO, Senior Watch Officer in the Department of State's Emergency Operations Center, and a Present Fellow on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. Prior to joining the Foreign Service, he spent 3 years as a Peace Corps volunteer in Liberia, West Africa. Our guest speaker has a bachelor's degree from the University of Notre Dame and his master's degree from the Industrial College of the Armed Forces in Washington, D.C. He is the recipient of multiple State Department Performance Awards and speaks French and Polish. He is married with 4 daughters. Ladies and gentlemen, let us rise as we welcome our guest speaker, the Ambassador of the United States of America to the Republic of Liberia, Ambassador Mike C. Turner. You are welcome, sir.
Every time I hear that, I make a mental note to shorten my bio, because I'm sure a lot of that means nothing to you in the room, except for the fact that I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Liberia. I was in Grand Bassa County, so I could put Bassa. I speak Umpo Bassa Uru. Just greetings, but we won't get into that. Please have a seat, everyone. I'm sorry. I didn't realize everyone's still standing. I'm still getting used to the protocol that comes with my title. I still think of myself as a Peace Corps volunteer here in some ways, which is why I'm so excited to be here today. First of all, I just want to recognize honorable representatives from the Ministry of Health, the University of Liberia acting President Dr. Conte, Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection, distinguished guests, parents, families, and friends, and of course, most importantly, all of you who are graduates of Camp xSEL 2024. Congratulations. I would just say it's an honor for me to be here. As I was getting into my my own history here. When I was a Peace Corps volunteer in Grand Bassa, I was in Buchanan, but I was a health volunteer. And so I find what this kind of camp is doing, trying to create the next generation of health and science leaders in Liberia, just to be so important and very close to near to my heart, as we say. I recognize that this is the culmination of a lot of hard work, as we saw from the video, and I think it's the beginning of what I know and what I hope will be bright futures for each and every one of you. I want to first of all acknowledge the incredible team behind this program, the University of Liberia, and their partners at the U.S. Agency for International Development, which is on the back of all your T-shirts, USAID. Your hard work has made today really possible, and seeing the enthusiasm and the smiles on all of you it really indicates the importance and the difference that you've made getting them across the finish line. To the graduates, all of you, you should be incredibly proud of your achievements. The past, what has it been, a month? The past month has been I'm sure, a journey of learning, of growth, of preparation for what lies ahead. What you've accomplished here is more than just completing a program. Really, not to overstate it, but really it's about shaping the future of this country. Camp xSEL is part of a larger vision shared by the U.S. government and also the government of Liberia. And that is to empower young people like yourselves to become leaders in your communities and your country. Through the Bridge U initiative, over 400 students, I understand, have already taken steps towards career in health sciences, and now you are part of that legacy and on that same path, we hope. The United States is deeply committed to supporting Liberia's youth, Liberia's young people, as you are this country's greatest resource. Camp xSEL is just one example of how we're investing in education, in health, and in Liberia's future. And we're building that future together, a future where innovation, as we saw, critical thinking, some fun, and learning and leadership will be the driving forces for that positive change. And that's why today is, I think, so special, because all of you, among you are the future, we hope, doctors, nurses, lab technicians, and health researchers of Liberia. You're the next generation of those critical health workers, and your journey's just beginning. And strengthening Liberia's health workforce is absolutely crucial. We've seen Liberia is on the front lines of many of the global health challenges that we face, from Ebola to COVID-19. And we need strong leaders and skilled clinicians who are able to protect and care for their communities. And I have no doubt, given what I've seen here today, that you're all capable of taking on those roles. So just let me take a moment to applaud all of you. And again, I just want to extend a heartfelt thank you to the organizers and faculty and counselors of Camp xSEL. Your vision and mentorship have been key to the success of this program, and I'm excited to watch it grow and continue in years to come. I would just say, as my role as ambassador here, as representative of the U.S. government in Liberia, it is our commitment to be your partner in this journey. I cannot predict what the future holds. I wish I could for each and every one of you, but I hope and I believe it will involve helping Liberia develop a stronger national health and science system, one that is second to none in the world. So really thank you for your dedication and commitment. I think what you're doing here is really critical. It's close to my heart, and I wish you much success in the future. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. His Excellency Mark C. Turner. Before we move on to the next agenda in our program of peace, Mr. Turner, can you please take a group photo with the campers? All right. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Turner. So, so we have a little surprise for you, and even I don't know what it is. Yeah. So just sit back for a moment, and we're gonna get on a roll.
Dreams gifts, and we are all cheering you on and can't wait for the amazing work and achievement that you're going to accomplish. Congratulations, and we are all proud of you. And you know what? I was practicing a new dance move, but you know I got lots of dancing and music. You all are very unique and easy, easy.
So we have recognition of partners by the project director of Bridge U Liberia, and it will be done by Chelsea Pryor.
Thank you so much. How's everybody feeling? Okay. Great. We've heard a lot about you all, your teachers, the lead and co-instructors, your counselors, the fabulous teams who were with you every day at camp, making Camp xSEL happen. My job is to just say a few words about the people and the entities who haven't been there at camp every day, but who have made Camp xSEL possible. First and foremost, of course, is the US government, the US Agency for International Development, which funds the Bridge U Liberia project. Without that funding, Camp xSEL wouldn't exist. And so fundamentally, we're so grateful to USAID for allowing us to do this work. Bridge U Liberia and Camp xSEL are projects led by the University of Liberia College of Health Sciences under Dr. Don's vision and leadership. Camp xSEL was made possible by USAID, but it is something that Dr. Don had envisioned and planned years before Bridge U even came into existence. It's part of her vision, not just for ULCHS, but for the health sector and for the future of Liberia. And so we're truly grateful to her for her vision and leadership. Supporting Dr. Dawn and her vision through the Bridge U Liberia project are people like me and Lila from Yale University in the States and other partners at Vanderbilt University. We're also very grateful to a few key institutions within the Liberian government who have collaborated to make Camp xSEL possible. You really get a sense of what Camp xSEL is about when you know that the three ministries that the university has worked with are the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Health, and the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection. I'll say a special extra word about the Ministry of Education and especially their county level officials, the county education officers, for the very crucial, active, amazing role those CEOs play in conducting the recruitment that all of Camp xSEL and for literally bringing you to Camp xSEL, transporting you, right? We're grateful. The logistics are not easy, and we're grateful to them for their work. Thank you. I'll mention the Liberia Baptist Theological Seminary, who are your hosts. The LBTS campus has hosted Camp xSEL and been a great partner to us. Of course, our other host and partner in Maryland is Tubman University, the other public university in Liberia, next to University of Liberia. And two other partners I'll mention. One is Liberia Reads, which is an organization that created the reading exercise materials that you all have used, and Mission Aviation Fellowship, which is an airline. Some of you all had the opportunity to travel by plane last year, but they're not operating right now, but they still worked very closely with us during the recruitment phase and are planning for the Tubman University camp. So that's my little spiel about other entities to which we're so grateful for their work on Camp xSEL. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us give another round of applause for Ms. Chesu Palia. All right, so as my guest took their precious time to walk and attend this ceremony, I'm sure you guys saw some little poster presentations on the walls by the hallway. And at Camp xSEL, we had various science projects where students gathered together to create scientific projects and do a presentation of them. Unfortunately, you cannot see all those presentations, but we are going to give you a gist of some of the activities we do or we did at the camp by just a little demonstration. So we're going to be having two groups, one from the 11th grade and one from our graduating 12th graders. So we're going to start with the 11th graders and they're going to do their poster presentation. So ladies and gentlemen, let us give a round of applause for group 3 from the 11th grade class for their poster presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Standing all on previous protocols, student Sylvester D. Lehman from the 11th grade class. Along with me, I have Seda F. Sialu.
And I'm Marita Tommy Smith.
Umo Chalo.
How are you, Bada?
I'm Sam Josiah Nathan Jr.
Avin D. Grisby.
Fatima S. Kamara.
All right, we are going to be talking on a poster titled DNA Structure Model. Our aim or objective of our experiment was to create a DNA structure and to pair the nitrogenous bases. Looking at our objective, my team and I came out with two questions. And the first question stated that, does the experiment us a clear view of the DNA and what are the components of the DNA? Looking at these questions, my teammates will further elaborate on these questions.
Introduction. DNA is made of two link streams that wind around each other to resemble a twisted ladder called double helix. DNA composed of deoxyribosugar, nitrogenous bases, and a phosphate group. This lab experiment illustrates the structural model of the DNA and how they are paired.
Mentors. Those material we use in carrying on our experiment are a stick pad, or cardboard 26 by 20, a ruler, pencil, and a paper tip.
Procedure. We cut a stick pad 1 cm to represent hydrogen bond. We cut a stick pad 1 cm to represent hydrogen bond. We make 15 pieces within 4 sections to represent the nitrogenous bases. We cut a cartoon and did a twisted folding to represent the backbone of the heaters. We attach them according to the pairing rules, which is adenine to thymine and guanine to cytosine.
The result. At the end of our experiment and implementation of our laboratory method, we resulted in a clear structure of DNA with a complex basis pairing found with unseen hydrogen bond in between. This is the DNA structure. Here is the double helix, and the bond that separated the nitrogenous basis is the hydrogen bond. Here is the thymine, there is the adenine, the thymine, the guanine, the cytosine. The adenine is paired with the thymine and the guanine is paired with the cytosine.
Discussion. When the lab was ongoing experiment, it was shocking to know that it will appear visually like a ladder bounded by hydrogen bond. Our methods, materials, and procedures were carefully employed in order for us to get the best results from our experiment. This is not to say that there's only the materials or procedures we follow to get the best result, but there are other materials we can use. Take, for example, you can use a colorful chew gun or a colorful bead in order to get similar results that we got. We can rest assure you that if you conduct such a lab, you will get a clear picture of the DNA in a ladder form.
To conclude, the experiment demonstrated that we can use 2 P's and other glue to connect the nitrogenous bases and a hydrogen bond. Point to note that at the end of our experiment, the structure of the DNAs was in a ladder form and using cartoons for a basis. This experiment did not show the exact structure of the DNA, but it just illustrated the DNA's like structure. This is how we come to the end of our presentation.
Let us give another round of applause for Group 3 from the 11th grade class. Wow, the DNA, deoxyribonucleic. Wow. So we're gonna have another presentation done by the 12th graders, and it's gonna be done by Group 2. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us give a round of applause as we welcome Group 2 for their poster presentation.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are from the 12th grade class. Peter Flomo is my name. I'm Joanne F. Cheko. Brother Dogo is my name.
I'm Caesar D. Young. My name is Darlene Stunkan. I am Nathan J. Sinkao.
I'm Waka is your name. We will be presenting a poster titled, How Do We Breathe? And our research questions are, how does the body release air and take in air? What are the major organs involved in breathing? And our author say, before doing this experiment, we guess that our body taking air from the environment and release air to the environment.
Introduction. Breathing is a very important process in human. It allows us to exchange important gases such as oxygen and carbon dioxide with our environment. This experiment explains a biological process in human by showing us how air enters and leaves our body.
Mentors. Materials we used in this experiment were the plastic bottle, which represent the lung capacity, balloons, which represent the lung and the diaphragm. We also use a straw, which represent the tracheas and the bronchi. And during this experiment, we also use the tips, scissors, and
Procedures. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to make our experiment a successful one, there were several procedures that my teammate and I followed. First, we cut a plastic bottle into half and attached balloons to the neck of the squirrel using tape. After that, we cut a piece of balloon that was long enough to spread across the opening of the bottle. Next, we secure one end of the bottle in order to not allow air to escape. After that, we place the straw into the neck of the bottle so that it reaches just above where the diaphragm is attached. This straw will serve as a trachea where air enters and exits the body. Finally, we create tension by pulling the diaphragm as air builds up inside of the balloons.
Results. So our result shows that air enter both balloons, representing the lungs, passing through the straw, which stands for the trachea, as we pull down the knotted balloon, that is representing the diaphragm, causing air to enter both balloons, which is the lungs, making them to inflate. And in human, that process is known as inhalation. On the other hand, as we reduce the tension from the knotted balloon, which is the diaphragm, air leaves the two balloons, which stands for the lungs, causing them to deflate. And in human, that process is known as exhalation. So our result is centered around the mechanism on how the diaphragm contracts and relax to control the movement of air in and out of our body.
Discussion. This experiment shows when the diaphragm contracts, air is pulled into our lungs from the environment through the trachea and to the lungs where they are diffused in our blood vessels. It also shows that when the diaphragm relaxes, air is expelled from the lungs to the environment through the trachea. And the major organs that are involved in the breathing process are the trachea, the bronchi, the lungs, and the diaphragm. However, this experiment does not show the gases that were involved in the breathing process.
Conclusion. This experiment shows important ideas of how humans breathe through the exchange of the gases between the body and the environment, of the contraction and relaxation of the diaphragm. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our presentation.
Let us give another round of applause for them. Thanks for that great scientific presentation. So right now we have reflections. We have reflections on Camp xSEL, and that will be done by our student from Nima County, and he's no one else but Dixon Banoa. Put your hands together for him.
Because of time factor, you can please allow me to stand on the existing protocol that says all protocol observe and sustain. Today, I will be sharing with you my experience at Camp xSEL. Excellence in Science Education for Liberia, Camp xSEL. This has been a life-touching program that gave me the chance of exploring new knowledge. It started with a challenging test and an interview. This was a place where both male and female students gathered together in order to prove their passion for science. And fortunately for me, I was successful. It was amazing stepping on the soil of science and taking a deep scientific breath in order to come to Camp xSEL and start a scientific journey. Camp xSEL has taught me many good things socially, academically, and it helped me to adapt to a new surrounding. Socially, I network and I'm still networking with peers from all over the country. Academically, I've learned the experimentation of theoretical knowledge and new ideas from new instructors, and I also shared knowledge with my peers from in and out of classroom. I was also engaged with intellectual activities like quizzings and debates. I adapted to a new environment when I left my comfort zone. I coped with new surroundings where everything is done in accordance with time. It showed me the physical history and natural features of the country. I learned public sanitation, which is of beaches. Most important thing is that Camp xSEL has literally changed my life in many positive ways. It has taught me how to live without being with my family. Thanks to the management of Camp xSEL, it has been a great 2 years of experience with counselors, students, and teachers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all. And to our graduating class, we hope to see each other someday. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Banua, for such a beautiful presentation. So, next on the agenda, we're going to be hearing no one else but a little singing group put together on camp. Our choir members, you know that song, that wonderful song. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you please give a round of applause for the Voice of Camp xSEL singing group as they come to.
The song is entitled We Have Overcome.
We are the new generation. Redeemed by the blood of the Lamb. Anointed with power for signs and wonders. We raise the banner. Sing, we have overcome. We have overcome. By the blood of the Lamb. Our testimony. We have overcome. Sing, we have overcome. We have overcome. Blood of the Lamb. Our testimony. We have overcome. Sing, we have overcome. Yeah. We have overcome. By the blood of the Lamb. Our testimony. We have overcome. The shackles of darkness are broke. The power of sin is no more. The power of sin is no more. Jesus, the love. Jesus, your love brought me freedom. I raise the bundles of the shackles of darkness. The shackles of darkness are broken. The power of sin. Your sin is no more. Jesus, your love. Jesus, your love brought me freedom. I raise the band. Sing, we have overcome. We have overcome. By the blood of the Lamb. Power testimony. We have overcome. Sing, we have overcome. Yeah. Oh, by the blood of the Lamb. Power testimony. We have overcome. Sing, we have overcome. Oh, by the blood of power testimony.
have over. Sing, we have overcome. By the blood of our testimony. We have overcome.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, get another round of applause for the choir, man. And not easy. And not easy. Who knew that collecting campers from all over the counties, despite not knowing each other, despite having to meet new people, despite having to rebuild your social life and building a new friend cycle, that Camp xSEL of 2024 could have such a great choir? Can you imagine? I want for us to give another round of applause for the choir, man. So right now, we would like to call a special guest from the Ministry of Gender for remarks. And all right, so we'd like to call a representative from the Ministry of Health to give us special remarks to this fantaglorious program. Ladies and gentlemen, let us give a round of applause for a representative from the Ministry of Health. Any representative from the Ministry of Health? WHO? All right, so ladies and gentlemen, let us give a round of applause as we welcome a representative from the WHO.
Okay, standing on the existing protocol, I'd like to say that on behalf of the WHO representative, Dr. Peter Clement, who could not be here at this time, it's a great pleasure to be here, and particularly to thank the organizer, Bridge UL, the University of Liberia itself. Thank you very much for this opportunity that you have afforded these young people to be exposed to what lies ahead of them as far as their career development is concerned. This is an opportunity that most of us missed when we were coming up. We had to make our own decision for our career path just based on maybe observing somebody or looking at somebody to be role model, but something exemplary, demonstrating to you clearly what the future holds for you is very good. I'd like to also say here that when the session started at the Baptist Seminary, I was asked to go there to share my experience with the young people to serve as motivation for them. So I did that, and after a few weeks, I'm very happy to see that they are here, and we are here to celebrate their achievements. Just one word of caution I'd like to give you and to challenge you that this is the beginning. And I'm giving you some encouragement to say this is the beginning. Otherwise, if I were to make you to be intimidated, I would say you have not started yet. But you have started, and you are starting on a good foot. The good thing is that there are opportunities that you can build on, which you have done now and you are beginning to do. So continue to take advantage of this opportunity that is afforded you so that you can join us. The last time I spoke to you, I expressed that we are faced with challenges for health workforce. And I even gave you some of the opportunities that you have as health worker, as health professional. So I look forward to seeing you guys to take over from us as we end our journey in this profession. We have hope that there are people who will keep holding the banner and keeping the touch burning. So thank you very much.
All right, so can you guys please stand as the ambassador of the United States take his leave? Thank you very much. You may now have your seat. So, do we have any other ministries representative that would like to give remarks on Camp xSEL? Anyone? Anyone from any ministry that would like to give any remarks? All right. Thank you so much. So, yes, it's time to have a little bit of fun. Now, while we await the president to arrive, you wondering what type of president? I'm not going to tell you what type of president. So, let's do a little exercise. Camp xSEL. So it goes like CAMP, AMP, MP,
xSEL.
P,
xSEL.
S.
SEL.
So we're gonna start over, and I need everyone to put energy, and you're gonna have a zoo. Why are you saying this? So are you guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Let me hear blood.
Blood
Ignorance to the law.
is quite sufficient.
POR.
POR denied.
Thank you. So let's start. You ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. CAMPXSEL.
AMPXSEL. MPXSEL. PXSEL. XSEL. SEL. EL. L. L. EL. SEL. XSEL. MPSSEL.
MPSSEL. MPSSEL. CAMPSSEL. All right, all right, all right.
Good afternoon. Mr. Jim Wright, Mission Director, UC. Dr. Bernice Down, Vice President for Health Sciences. Our distinguished guest, WHO, and other representatives here present. Partners that are partnering with the College of Health Sciences, our students, Camp xSEL. At this junction, we'd like that you all stand as we welcome the acting president, Professor Dr. Hassan Conte, as he's come to make his special statement.
Thank you. Please have your seat. Thank you very much. His Excellency Mark Turner, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the United States to Liberia, Mission Director, Mr. Wright of USAID, Vice President Bernice Dan, and other members of the faculty, graduates of Camp xSEL, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to join you today to celebrate the graduation of 104 bright and young students from the Camp xSEL program, 74 in Monrovia and 30 in Maryland. This program, organized under the auspices of our College of Health and Sciences in partnership with USAID, is a testament to the University of Liberia's commitment to academic excellence and its broader mission of cultivating future leaders in the health sciences to support the health sector of Liberia. The University of Liberia is proud to be part of this program, fostering an environment where curiosity is nurtured and innovation is encouraged. The Camp xSEL program exemplifies our commitment to inspiring the next generation of health professionals. Through initiatives like these, we are not just educating students, we are shaping the future of healthcare in Liberia and beyond. The graduation is the culmination of month-long workshop where the students embraced new challenges, explored complex scientific concepts, as we have seen in their scientific experiments, two presented today, and deepened their passion for the health sciences. Their participation signifies more than just their interest in the health sciences. It is a testament of their dedication to learning, growth, and ultimately to making a positive impact on our society. They stand on the threshold of exciting possibilities, including matriculating to the University of Liberia, hopefully. Whether they pursue careers as doctors, nurses, pharmacists, researchers, or health policy experts, they are building a future where their knowledge and skills will change lives. The lessons that they have learned here will be critical as they navigate academic paths ahead. Let me also extend my heartfelt thanks to USAID, Dr. Bernice Dan, and mentors, Mrs. Enders and Chelsea and other faculty members for the support that you have provided to our graduates. It is your collective dedication that makes this program a success year after year. To the graduating class, I urge each of you to remain committed to your goals. Remember, your journey towards excellence is not without challenges, but it is in facing those challenges that you will find growth and achievement. You have already proven your capacity to rise to the occasion, and we look forward to witnessing the great things that you will accomplish in the years ahead. We will continue to watch you from the distance, your progress over the years, and hopefully to welcoming some of you to our pre-med program in our College of Health Sciences in the not too distant future. Thank you very much.
So, thank you very much, sir. And all right, so it seems that we have a lot of time. And I see everyone is just sitting all sad. Yeah. I want to see smiles on everybody's faces, man. Yeah, so we're going to be playing a little game. And it's called Simon Says. So, guests, if you want to play, you can join. But campers, you already know. So it goes like, when I say Simon says stand, you stand. If I don't say Simon says, I just say stand, you don't stand. Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Simon says stand. Touch your head. Anybody touch your head, you see that? Someone says jump. Jump. Say that. Someone says raise your right arm. Someone says raise your left arm. If you put your right hand down, sit down. Someone says smile. Someone says put your arms down. Put your hands up. All right, so someone says sit. Yeah, just wait more. Continue again. So let's welcome Miss Samantha as she gives the vote of thanks for this all-important program.
Thank you. All protocol observed and sustained. As we've come to the conclusion of Camp xSEL 2024, we are happy to say thank you to everyone who made this possible. To our hardworking camp counselors, nurses, teachers, thank you for your passion, your patience, and your expertise in inspiring our campus. To our supportive parents, thank you for entrusting us with your children. To our staff of Bridge U College of Health Sciences, thank you for all the support you've given to make this program a success. To our general sponsor, thank you for the invaluable contribution you've given to make this camp a reality. To most importantly, to our campus, thank you so much for the curiosity and willingness to learn. We hope that this camp will trigger the love of science and technology, that you will go out there and explode. Also, we want to say thanks to everyone that made Camp xSEL 2024 possible. Campus, let's make it long, man. Let's make it short.
Thank you. Please, we want to appeal to you, audience. Let the president and our guests walk out first before anyone can leave. Thank you, and thank you. So, can we stay on our feet, put our hands together as our guest goes out?
So all my campus in the building up. All right. Please sit down by campus. Please sit down by. We have your little announcement for you guys. So tonight, easy. All right. So as you all know, we have called a close to this great program, and we have some refreshments for you guys outside. We can't do here. We're not kind for too much. I don't want to ball. All right. So let's wait a bit. Let our guest speakers take their leave, and then we can leave in an orderly manner to get our refreshments. Thank you so much for Camp xSEL closing program 2024, and we hope to see you guys on Alumni Day. Blood.
xSEL is a science camp that brings together young people from all 15 counties, young people who have interest in pursuing career in the sciences. This year, we have over 100 young people in both camps. For 3 years, we have had Camp Una in Montserrado. So this year is the first time of us having a satellite camp, which is in Maryland at TU.
The focus of the camp is that when students come, they will learn in a way that they can really understand more of what they're doing because they have a hands-on experience in a lab activity or experiment about the concept that they are learning.
When we decided on implementing the satellite camp in Maryland, we wanted to mimic the Montserrado camp. And we have been able to do that through the supportive effort of the co-instructors and the lead instructors. They have been able to work together, planning and doing lesson plans, and implementing classes together.
The environment or learning environment at Camp xSEL is very interactive and engaging. Unlike at my school where we just listen, giving us the opportunity to ask questions, make recommendations, and offer suggestions.
The lab classes is divided into three: the biology, the chemistry, and the physics. For the chemistry, we have done so many experiments, but to name three, like the eruption of CO2 using menthols and diet coke, like periodic trains and baking soda and vinegar. Among these three experiments we have done in chemistry, I really love doing one, which is the baking soda and the vinegar experiment, which we did in our experiment was to test the CO2 gas law, which states that at a constant temperature, the pressure of the gas is directly proportional to its concentration.
Here at Camp xSEL, campers are not just engaged with the classroom lectures. We also have some extracurricular activities, which includes the debate, the spelling game, the quizzing, the sport, board games, and critical thinking. Among these, my favorite is the critical thinking game, which allows me to think outside of the box in solving difficult problems. We had our cultural day, which was very, very interesting, seeing my fellow campers portraying their culture from their favorite counties.
Our careers and alumni day, we had 2 motivational speakers, and we also welcomed our alumni during the program. It was so amazing seeing our alumni discussing their educational journey at Camp xSEL.
Our job as head counselor is to supervise our student counselor and to also work along with our students to ensure that they're having a fun time here at Camp xSEL. A big part of that job, or what I term as the most important one, is planning our evening activities, or what we like to call our critical thinking games. And doing those games, we make sure to incorporate the students and allow them to do something different.
We say thank you to our teachers, to our counselors, and the management of Camp xSEL. Oh, Camp xSEL, we love you, we cherish you, and